What?
No time to explain! Run!
And I'm so far beyond caring, it's not even funny.
No. I'm afraid not. These older models are entirely at the mercy of the breeze, and there is far too much of it, I'm afraid, to be safe. Now, this particular example... What do you think you're doing? Get out of there this instant!
Cut the ropes! I'll cover you!
Yeah, I got this shit locked down with my single-shot pistol that takes up to a minute to reload.
Oh my...
Next time, I plan the escape route.
That we basically have to be told that they're in love. We can't actually experience it or feel it. They're both attractive people and smile a lot. They're in love. Now, I've analyzed this with two experts in the field of true love, porn star Jocelyn James and Tiger Woods. Both have provided me with valuable insights about love and stable monogamous relationships. For most men, and especially male with raging hormones, the list of what he's looking for in a relationship is rather short. Number 1, is she hot? Number 2, seriously bro, how hot is she? And that's it. Now what women are looking for is a little more complex. Their list is as follows.
Does he have a good job? Where does he live and what kind of car does he drive? He needs to be confident without being too arrogant. He needs to be funny, but not like goofy funny. He needs to be tall, but not too tall or like weird tall.
He should be spontaneous, but only when I'm expecting it.
Handsome is a plus, and handsome with good hair is better. No baldies, LOL. He needs to know the exact time to say all the right things.
He needs to know that
we're out on the town. He needs to be family oriented and good with, and not get all like,
stop.
Hey, where
Thank
are you
that'll
going?
be all. Then the list goes on to 167, but I'll stop there, you get the point.
Next time, I plan the escape route. It's beautiful.
From up here, you'd never know the nation is tearing itself apart.
Can things ever go back to the way they were before, do you think?
Do you? After everything that's happened? Everything we've lost?
So that's it then. The course of history forever altered, never again to return.
And now we know she's gonna die. Thanks for the spoiler, Ubisoft.
Tried to give in to their emotions, and ultimately they will suffer all the consequences of that.
Now you can see why people hate these fucking games, because the people in them act like weird space aliens and not people. Now technically they are weird space aliens, but we can't relate to their fucking weird, cold and lifeless and boring as the computer-generated world they're projected against. Simple, real, genuine moments like this have been replaced by this. Eventually though, we are forced to endure the most bizarre, loveless, awkward, and forced romance in cinematic history.
Had to dash. You looked so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you. Je t'aime, Elise.
Note is written in French, but pronounced in English.
Someone will come and collect it. Surely.
Arno knows nothing about the assassins, yet he performs a leap of faith without a second thought.
Which is a more incisive commentary on corruption in the bishopric. 7 nuns seducing a parish priest into debauchery, or an enormously endowed Benedictine sodomizing a goat named Pius.
Nulle force sur terre ou dans le ciel ne pourra me forcer à vous répondre.
Tu as raison, Arnaud. Allons pour le bouc. Bien.
Just a more incisive commentary on corruption in the bishopric. 7 nuns seducing a parish priest into debauchery, or an enormously endowed Benedictine sodomizing a goat named Pius.
Can we get this guy to write the plot for the next Assassin's Creed game? That's twice he's come up with something way more interesting.
What can I do for you? And your charming companion.
Louis-Michel Le Pelletier. What can you tell us about him?
Ah, dear Louis. He went from abolishing the death penalty to calling for the king's head in 2 short years.
Where can we find him?
I'm afraid I don't often socialize with my fellow deputies. Somebody takes meals at a certain cafe near Le Palais Royal. I believe you can find him there.
If we don't, I'll be back.
Really?
Yeah! I have had enough of you!
Eh bien, il me semble qu'il prend ses repas dans un café proche du Palais Royal. Je pense que tu pourrais le trouver là-bas.
Si ce n'est pas le cas, je reviendrai.
C'est vrai? Dans ce cas, j'espère me tromper. De la peine capitale qui milite pour la mort du roi 2 ans plus tard.
Où peut-on le trouver?
J'ai bien peur que mes collègues députés ne recherchent guère ma société, sans doute en raison de mes réticences à faire décapiter des innocents. À propos d'innocence, dans ce cas, j'espère me...
Really? Well, then I hope I'm mistaken.
No, you don't.